Hi. How are you doing? Good. It's wonderful to meet you. My name is Callie, and I'm going to be your ASMR relaxation therapist today. It looks like you're fairly comfy, yeah? Okay. Well, I've written down in my notes here that this is your first ASMR therapy session, is that correct? Okay. Okay, great. Well, I love introducing people to this ASMR therapy program that we're trying out here. It's a pilot program at this hotel. We've been doing it for about 6 months now, and we've had some really great feedback. Do you know a little about what ASMR is? Okay, a little bit. Well, we'll talk about it a little as we're going along. Basically, this session is aimed at just trying some different triggers to see. It's a great way to see if you experience ASMR. You may or may not know. If you do, some of our clients don't experience ASMR necessarily, but they just find the sessions very relaxing. Kind of like if you had a massage therapist come into your room and give you a massage, except it's all about the brain tingles. So why don't we go ahead and get started? It looks like you went online and sort of picked out a few triggers that you would like to try out. Okay. Yeah, you have a great beginning list here. What's wonderful about these sessions is if you enjoy it, there are so many triggers to try. So on the next session, we can try some different things. What it's also wonderful for is finding those triggers that you like and maybe the ones that don't necessarily work well for you. So we'll kind of keep a list at the end of the session. What I'll actually do, since you'll probably be pretty tired and possibly sleeping by the end of the session, is I'll keep track of everything that we go through, and then I'll send you an email, and you can let me know what you thought about each one. The more feedback that you can give us, the better. Like I said, this is a pilot program, so we're looking for as much information as we can to make it the best program possible. I'm going to set my notes over here. So I'm going to give you a really quick overview of what we're going to be doing, just so you kind of know what's going to be happening during the session. I've tried to break the triggers up into kind of noises and then more personal attention, so it's kind of dispersed in between. We'll also be using some switching between gentle speaking and whispering. So we'll be doing a little bit of that in and out. We'll kind of be doing some noises from ear to ear, which many people find to be a trigger. We're going to be trying just lots of different things that people find trigger their ASMR. Some of them are a little bit strange. If you don't like it, of course, put that in your notes. We'll also be doing, when I do the tapping and things like that, we'll do some quick and some slow, so you can see what you like there. If you're uncomfortable at any time, of course, let me know. That's very personal. You're not going to hurt my feelings. So to begin with, if any of this sounds like it's not something you'd like to, go for, let me know. We're going to start with just a little bit of shoulder pressure. We're going to kind of start to relax those muscles. A little bit of pinching, just a little bit of a shoulder rub, just to get you kind of relaxed and calming down. We're going to do a little bit of tapping and some lid noises with a big plastic jug. We've got a very little paintbrush, so we'll do some almost simulating as if you were getting your face painted or something like that. Then we've got some crinkling. We'll do a little bit of scalp massage in there, some scissor noises. Then we're going to do just some hand movements in front of the face, which a lot of people like, coming close and then far away. A little bit of sticky noises, and then we'll end with just a little bit of face massage, some pressure points, and just some very light strokes actually touching the face. So, like I said, let me know if anything feels uncomfortable. I'm sorry that was kind of a quick overview. I'm going to start speaking a bit slower now. I just wanted to give you an idea of what was going to go on in the session, okay? So let's jump into it and we'll kind of talk as we go. So to start, I'm just going to do a little bit of pressure on the shoulders. Just kind of start to let everything relax. Kind of just let go. Take some deep breaths. Just find that calm place. Do a little bit of pinching on the shoulders. Feel all the tension just start to loosen up a little bit. If your mind is racing, just feel those thoughts start to melt a little bit. It doesn't have to be all at once. Just start to let go. That's good. I'm going to do a tiny bit of scalp massage. Just keep going down, relaxing. Try just to concentrate on my voice and the noises and the sights. I'm going to walk around back and I'm going to rub your neck just a little, alright? I'm just going to go on either side of your spine. can already feel that tension loosening up a little bit. That's perfect. Up into the back of your scalp just a little bit. I'm going to gently touch your ears. Keep going down. And your earlobes. Alright, I'm going to come back around. That's perfect. How are you feeling? Okay. So what I have to start, many of these are just very common items that we bring from our homes. This is, as you can see, organic coconut oil, cold pressed. I love coconut oil. I use it for everything. It's incredibly good for your body. I use it on my skin as well, pretty much every day. So tapping is a very common trigger. Many people love the sound and the sight. Some people like fast tapping. And some prefer sort of slower, more random. I'm going to go from ear to ear. Also use just the pads of the fingers. This type of noise is also something that people often enjoy. It still smells like coconut oil. I really like that smell. Kind of reminds me of something tropical. Sounds like a zipper. ahead and move on. Next, I've got just this very tiny paintbrush. I'm gonna come up just a bit closer. The sight and both the sound, excuse me, I have something in my hand here. People really enjoy the visual. This one doesn't make too much noise, but you know, big paintbrushes make some wonderful scraping and tapping noises. Also just feels really nice. It's very soft and gentle. So, almost as if I were painting your face. Let's do some swirls. Some very random designs. Do you like the feel of that? Go down your neck just a little bit. Good. Are you starting to feel relaxed? I'm going to just use the brush very gently on your ears, alright? Okay. So possibly a paintbrush this size, but even smaller, can be used to do just tiny little designs on fingernails like this. You have to be a very talented nail artist to do such small designs. We're going to do a little bit of crinkling. I'm going to try to be very gentle with these because they can be a little bit noisy. These are just bags that are used as a packing material. They're slightly filled with air, not completely full, but they make a nice noise. They're really delicate. they want me to recycle. Do a shorter session with those since they're a little bit noisy. Alright, we're going to do a little bit of scalp massage. We're actually going to use this little guy. It's got these little tongs at the top. It's metal, and it's actually a back scratcher. Apart. And it does actually make a great back scratcher. It's very relaxing. But the little tongs are perfect for getting right into the scalp. And they're not too sharp. I wanted to make sure to also let you know, if you start drifting to sleep, that's perfectly fine. It's wonderful, actually. That's exactly what we're going for. Get the back a little bit here. Certain noises and sounds some people find trigger them. We just used it on your head. Is it alright if I use it on your face a little bit? Okay. another common trigger are the sights and sounds of scissors. These are very nice, very expensive scissors. They're fabric shears, so you should really use them only on fabric. It's for sewing. And they're angled as they are, so you can set them right on the table that you're cutting your fabric on, and they stay in a straight line. This is the plastic protective cover that it comes in. So like I said, some people like the noise of scissors, and every pair of scissors makes a different kind of noise. These have a very distinct click. They're pretty tight, and they're fairly heavy for scissors. Hair cutting shears will make a different kind of sound. Construction scissors, of course, make a different kind of sound. People also like the visual. Won't get too near your face. I'll add this to the list, and you can let me know if that was a trigger for you or not. So now we're just going to do some hand movements. Hand movements are a very common trigger. We're also going to do a little bit of close and far away, which seems to be something people enjoy too. Going to do a few sleep affirmations as we go throughout, and just chat a little bit about relaxing. Come very close, like I was telling you a secret. And in this ear, affirmations are going to be in first person, and they're just about falling asleep. Many of us struggle with falling asleep or staying asleep. It's incredibly common. But now we're going to think things like, I love when sleep comes so easily. When my body feels heavy and my mind starts to drift. I love that feeling, don't you? When you're halfway there, eyelids getting heavy. Sleep is natural for me. My body craves it. All those impulses in the mind that are buzzing so quickly all around begin to slow. Begin to slow. Until they're just melting into sleep. If you're feeling anxious about something, remember that nothing was ever solved in a state of anxiety. The absolute best thing you can do is to just calm those thoughts. Get a good night's rest, and then you'll be in the best possible mindset to find the solution to any problem that you might have. There is an answer to every problem. And any question that's ever asked of the universe is always answered. You just have to quiet your mind to hear it. This is just another very common household item. It's a shower curtain liner. And I like this one because it has a little bit of the crinkling, but a very different kind of crinkling. And it also has that sticky noise. And I absolutely love that noise. It always triggers my ASMR. This is where it hung on the shelf. PEVA shower curtain liner. I'm sure you can hear the train in the background. Room ESSENT. This is a product from Target. The barcode. Distributed by Target Corporation, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Made in China. This is a standard top, which just means it has the holes at the top to put your curtain rings in. And it has a weighted hem just to hold it down in the shower into the bathtub. That's what these are right here and right here. I can see they've already come in and run your bath water. It's a soaking tub, and I just wanted to let you know that that's a heated tub, so it will be just as hot if you do feel like having a soak. Another very common trigger is just playing with hair. This is also something that just feels wonderful when someone's playing with your hair. I think it's because the scalp is an area that doesn't get touched very often. So all those little nerve endings get triggered. How are you feeling? Good. I'm going to come up close and do just a little bit of touching on the face, a little bit of massage and tapping. Is that alright with you? Okay. I'm going to start just by pushing on some points of your eyes